Pre-season's always difficult because you never actually know what you're getting yourself into. You've got freshers trying to get into the team, you've got people trying to keep their spot in the team. So pre-season is always a bit all over the place, but nothing really prepares you for that first Saturday or that first Wednesday game.
Okay, really good.
There's a good chance that everyone, maybe bar someone who wants to do masters, is no longer here next year. They all graduated with 11 people, 11 really good people. For me, this is their last chance. This is their opportunity to walk away. There's a whole generation of Nottingham students that have graduated knowing nothing else but Bucks Club. There's a whole 4, 5, 6 years of Loughborough graduates who've never known Bucks Smile. Okay, this is their last opportunity. We make sure you work hard for yourselves, but equally for the people that are leaving. We make sure they leave with the best members for them out. So everything we're doing now, everything you've done is going to move us closer towards that. Okay, stopping that. That ends this year. On our pitch, first time in history, no Loughborough team's ever won Bucks on the rugby pitch. Okay, so everything we do from now is moving us towards that.
Hi, I'm Beth Alexander. I am the co-captain for this 24-25 season at Loughborough.
Hi, I'm Jess Dyson. I'm the other co-captain for this coming season.
So at the start of pre-season we had about 5 or 6 freshers join the team, which made us a 32-man performance squad. We had the likes of Kiki, who came from the University of Delaware but has played hockey at the Netherlands. She scores goals for fun and I think will add a lot to our forward line, maybe something that we were missing last year. The likes of Emma Fraser and Sophie Kidd, who are Irish internationals. Liv Breed, who came to the Europeans with us representing England. That was really cool to have her. And then Tallulah McMorris, who represented Scotland at under 21 level as well.
And then just talking about existing players, we've got Ellen Reid, who did some Irish stuff as well. She's split her final year, so we get her for next year, which is really exciting. We've got Rohan at the back as well, who's also here for a 4th year. In goal, we've got Molly Smith, who was the Euro Championship goalie of the tournament, which was just amazing. She had an amazing Euros, saved our team, and ultimately was one of the biggest reasons why we won a bronze medal at the Euros.
Yeah, it explains the strength and depth we've got in the squad this year, which is something that I haven't really been a part of at Loughborough. It's always been quite new and fresh. We've been talking about rebuild years and restart years, but I think this is one year we can't use that as an excuse. Pre-season always starts with a quite intense first 2 weeks. Obviously people have been on different running blocks over the summer, so we start with a nice introduction with a 16 pitch length endurance test.
Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go! Go!
16 pitch lengths is a running test, and it kind of gives us an idea of who's with it mentally as well as physically, and who wants to be here and who hasn't put the work in over summer and things like that. So it's a good indicator, but also a good thing to start off with, because you just learn a lot about yourself and you learn a lot about the people around you, which helps get you off to a good start.
Good girls! Good lead! Let's go! Great one, people!
And then we do strength testing also in the gym, which includes just maxing out of reps and specific holds and stuff like that for Dylan, who's our head S&C coach, to analyse. And it's not really this isn't good enough, it's okay, this is what you need to work on, this is what we do from here. Yeah, so the support team this year is massive. I don't think we've ever had a support team this big. Obviously head coach Jamie has brought in his assistant Mike Irving, who wasn't with us last year but was with us the year before, so it's really, really good to have him back. He makes a massive difference with the technical element, and then he helps coach the dev squad, which again strengthens our big squad. I think the support's second to none. You can't really get enough of it. It's so specialised, and you've got so many different elements of it. You've got your nutritionists who are coming to every session in pre-season, giving us recovery shakes, recovery drinks, snacks after, during training. We have physio to hand whenever we want it. We've got obviously Jamie, his coaching team, Dylan, his S&C team. The support's endless, and I'd like to say it's unmatched at this university. Like, we know how lucky we are, and I guess sometimes we do take it for granted because it's always there, it's at our fingertips. We have what we want when we want, kind of thing, and it is really, really special and amazing to know like how valued we are as individuals and not just as sports people. And I'm not sure another university I know that does the same.
Yeah, I think we're definitely very, very cared for and listened to, which I guess hearing from other girls who are friends from different unis, I would say it is unmatched here.
It's massive, and the support has honestly been unmatched. After every training session,
There's always something.
whatever help we need, we just get it. I've never been part of a team with so much depth and so much talent when selection is actually so difficult. Like, normally you only have 1 or 2 on the edge, but I would say there is genuinely 10 players that could make that starting 16 on top of that starting 16. So it's just about who's got that like mental grit to
Keep going.
Yeah, it's been 6 weeks. We've got however many, like till June. So it's whoever can take that through the whole season, really.
It's going to be really tough.
This weekend will be a good show because selection for this weekend comes out this evening, and then performance squad is selected on Monday. And everyone wants to be in that performance squad. That's ultimately why we've been
That's the
doing
main goal,
training for the last 6 weeks. So. I think Nottingham is always like our biggest, not rivalry, but our most exciting game, and the games that we get up for the most.
Going into the Notts game, personally find it quite exciting. I think everyone in the team gets really, really up for it, and it's one of those games that we always, would I would say, show up and perform well in. Quite often we draw against them. Like, I remember last year, and it was like 4-4 last year. They play man-to-man, which is quite different to a lot of teams. So we just have to adapt and know how to play man-to-man. We also know a lot of the girls in that team because we play with them, whether it's like international or like past club. We all play with them. We've played against them for years, so we know they're going to try and play the ball to their bigger ball carriers. So for me as a forward, it's basically about just being careful when I make that lead and how to gain separation from my player, because they're going to be stuck on me at all times, and it's just like being clever how to push off of them, for example, lead later maybe than I would against a zone press, run away from them, if that makes sense, rather than running to the ball. But I think for each line it's quite different.
I think that was our first full match in pre-season, full squad before Saturday. I think it highlights our individual skills, our connections with one another, our two-touch play. Probably highlights a few weaknesses in terms of we're playing against a man-to-man press, so we need to learn to move off each other a bit more, move off our defenders. We're not playing into a zone, so there's not as much space, and probably score a few more goals and we'll be happy. Bit frustrated with the result, but it means we don't go into the season with too much confidence, so yeah, it's good. I think it's always a new thing in pre-season. You're catching up with your best mates who you might not have seen in like 2 or 3 months, and it's like things haven't changed, and everyone's moving into their houses with people they met as freshers, and like the freshers last year, there was 9 of them. They've split into a 5 and a 4 man. So I think it is nice just seeing like who comes out of their shell a bit more, who you get to hear a bit more of and hear some stories about. Yep. I think people are excited. People have a lot of really big ambitions this year. I mean, we've set out 2 things in stone: winning the Bucks final and coming top 6 in the Premier League. So people are just set on making those things happen. On pitch, it has been a major attacking focus for the first block of pre-season, and we're just about to switch to a defensive block. It's a lot of focus on us rather than teams around us.
So our first Prem game was against Reading, a really strong side who has a history of doing well. Really strong team with a couple of ex-Loughborough players that made it interesting. I think it was just about getting a good start for the rest of the season, just putting in a good performance, something we could go forward from, knowing that it was going to be a tough game. But I think a lot of us would rather that, because no team's an easy team in this league that we're playing in. We conceded a goal early. I think it makes our head drop, but I think if we look back to last season, that would have affected us a lot more, and maybe would have let a couple more slide in. But this performance today, we didn't let that affect us. Ultimately got a goal back, was unlucky to concede another one, but still kept that goal difference very small. We battled until the end. We didn't stop working for that goal. We were chasing a draw because that's ultimately better than a loss. The last play of the game, Kiki scored a goal and it got blown up as it crossed the line. So that was very frustrating, but the fact that we made momentum going forward to that goal, I think, is a really positive thing and puts us in a great position going forward.
Listen, losing sucks, but you can be really proud of that. So that's our kind of start point, then it just gets better and better. Okay? Yeah? Pick each other up. We're as one. Okay? If shit goes wrong, we stick it together and we go.